Hey guys, what's up? We are back yet again for another episode here at Noe's Daily Driven. We are in the garage prepping for the biggest dirt oval race of the year, for the year, next year, 2024 RC Chili Bowl. So we got lots to do, trying to catch up on lost time, so let's jump right back into it. All right guys, like I said, we're still back into this. I have another week off of work, so we're taking full advantage of this time. We are prepping for a practice day, hopefully this Saturday, if weather permitting. The weather's starting to get a little cooler. So what I really want to do is go ahead and get all three cars ready, which means this SC mod, the original Vindicator, the one that we just built, and the late model. So we're gonna go through all that stuff again. We got a couple of new things coming for it, but I think they'll be here at the end of the week, but we don't have time for those, so we're going to go ahead and get it ready for practice. So first things first, we're gonna jump into some minor prep work. Minor, but really needed is bearings. We're gonna clean our bearings and check our CVAs on the SC mod, the SJD SC mod. So let's jump right into it. As you can see, we have the SC mod, the SJD SC mod up on the stand, and we have removed all of the bearings from the hubs. They are right here, including the CV joints in the front. One little tip here, you know, Loctite goes a long way, but let's see if I can do this better. You see that bolt? They put up a fight, and you end up with these slots. We're pretty much how to ruin these bolts. I would just put a dab. That's all you need. A little bit goes a long way. Now you end up with the fight. So we'll toss these out of the way, get some new ones, and we'll jump into our bearings. All right, we got all the little pieces of stuff that came off the car and container here so we don't lose them. We got some fluid, a little deal to clean the bearings. What else we have? We got ourselves microfiber cloth here. So, all right, first things first, we're gonna go ahead and clean these bearings up. Just make sure I'm in the picture here. All right, first things first, we're going to just clean these bearings up from any kind of trash and stuff that are in them. As you can see, they're pretty dirty. We can see that camera's having a hard time. There it goes. Just a lot of grease and dirt, stuff from the car, from the track. Like I mentioned earlier, I do have a new set of bearings coming for all three cars. It's just they have not got here yet. Actually was on the website today. A couple of websites, ordering a couple of things, make sure we got what we need before we leave. So we're gonna do that. And you know, everyone has their own little way of doing things, but one of the ways that I've always kind of picked up watching other people do it, especially some of the older guys, is if you see the seal here, there's an X-Acto knife. I'm just gonna pop this off. See that? Just like that. We'll make sure we don't lose it. And then it exposes the roller bearings. So now we're gonna do, we'll keep our seals there, and then we're just gonna put them in there and just kind of let them soak for a minute. We'll do all of these, let them sit there for a little bit, and we'll put a brush to them. All right, after they're soaked and you brush them a little bit, we're gonna grab bearings here with the little nose. We're gonna clean them up, dry them up a little bit. Go ahead and put our cover on this. Grab some air. And then I like to use shag oil, and all we're gonna do is just a little drop, just enough to eliminate some friction. There you go. So we'll just repeat the process for all of them, and then we'll come back over there and pop the seals back in them. Alright, now that we got all of our bearings clean, we'll make sure that these seals are clean. And we'll just put it back in here. All they do is just snap right back in. That's it. Alright, so there you have it. They're all in there now. They just clip right back in. You'll actually feel them, or you can even hear them pop in. Ready to go. Now, even with the new ones, I'll do this because the companies will pack them with grease. And basically what we want to do is just get them to spin as free as possible. So with the extra heavy grease that they put in there sometimes, it does not help it. So all we're doing is just trying to clean them out, keep the minimum amount of resistance in them, just check them, and then we'll pop them right back into place. Alright, so we have all our bearings popped back into place. We're gonna go back and go ahead and clean our CV joints, CVAs, whatever you want to call them. Check the pins again and re-grease them. Alright, we're moving on to the CVs. I already got these out of the cleaning solution. Now we'll go ahead and clean these up. You see it does a really good job of knocking all the grease and stuff out of it. I'll zoom in for some reason. Yeah, nevertheless it's clean. I clean all of these up. Get a good Q-tip and just make sure everything's clean inside of there. Alright, so onto the pin. If I can get this to zoom in. Okay, see it. But the pins are worn. Some really bad wear spots on the pin. I'll see if I can take a picture of it and put it in here. We'll go ahead and change these out. I mean, it's one of the easiest and the fastest things that you can do to prevent from a failure. And something this small has come back and cost us a race. Maybe did us a favor from getting out of the race, but so traditionally I like to use black grease, but at the moment I ran out, so we're going to use some of this red stuff. So we'll coat this in there. And the biggest thing is you just want everything to function with the least amount of resistance. You want everything, you know, any kind of binding can create some kind of issues with the suspension start acting kind of funny. And then we're back in there and ready to go. So at least we'll know we'll have a set of fresh set of pins in there and not have to worry, because with these high torque motors, especially the 4-pole motors, there can be some damage, especially with these little small pins. So do the same thing to this one. Get that set up in the center. There you have it. Ready to go. All right, so we have made some progress. Everything is reinstalled. Everything is really good. It feels good. We replaced the bolts on the backside. We added just a dab of blue Loctite. I prefer to use green, but blue is all I had. And we also, I still have to put this back in place, but we cleaned this front end. We took off the piece, like it's kind of like a waterfall brace. We won't be utilizing it. The chassis is not cut out for that, so figured to give it a better clean look. And then the other thing we did, we also went ahead, we got our extended ball ends here for the camber link, rear camber link. So now the camber links are set a little bit lower, kind of where we want to be. We can go even lower because they're really long. I think they're 10 millimeters. So let's check it out here. Let's put some more. There you go. You can see the camber links are sitting a little bit more in. So the good thing is we have all the adjustment seals, so just like any other deal, so that should be good to go. And that's about it. All right, guys, so made some headway on this one car. Now we're gonna pretty much repeat the process for the next 2 cars. Just clean all the bearings, pretty much clean everything up and get it ready for Saturday. Now, I would show you that, but it's gonna be the same thing, so I don't wanna bore you. I'm trying to keep these videos kind of to the point, shorter. I know I talk a lot, but it is what it is. So I appreciate everybody watching, all the comments. We are slowly getting there. According to the analytics, 80% of y'all are not subscribed. So if y'all don't mind, hit that subscription button. It helps me out tremendously. All the comments are great. I've read through them, but I have still yet to respond to all of them, but I will. As far as for roller chassis and selling them, maybe one day, but I think really what I want to do, it's not about money, it's not about trying to make a profit, because there's really no profit into this stuff. But ultimately, what I want to do is make sure a car is good before and I would have to talk with amongst the group of us guys to see if we even want to put this out on the market. But I really am flattered. Appreciate everybody comments and stuff. But you never know if it's a success. We're always trying to find a way to get the SC Mod class back up, and I think there's room for improvements that we can do for the class. So that's what we're going to be aim for. But at the same time, there's a lot of other things that we want to try across the board with chassis, different cars and stuff. So there's a lot to come. So if y'all don't mind, hit that subscribe button. Let us get to 1,000 this next year. We're at 587 at the moment. Never thought I'd have that many. The views are great. I appreciate all of y'all for watching. So that's it for right now. We'll try to make another video here in a couple of days, but this will be uploaded. I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas. Y'all be safe out there. It's starting to get cooler, and we'll catch you on the next one.